Hey, it's Lisa, and I'm going to be showing y'all how to make rings out of spoons today. So let's go over the things that you're going to need. I think the most important thing is a blowtorch. This one was about $15 or $16 at Lowe's. This is just a standard propane one. You're also going to need a lighter to light the torch, some pliers of your choice. I tend to prefer these bigger ones, and then a small one for shaping. You're going to want the silverware that you're shaping, so I'm going to be using this knife that I found at Goodwill. I also found all of these at Goodwill too. You're going to need some safety goggles, that way when you're using the Dremel, the rotary tool, it doesn't push shavings off into your eyes, because that does happen. The Dremel and this kit all came together. It comes with these bits, which is polishing, grinding, and sanding bits. So you can get that kit for about $50. And then in my ring and jewelry making kit, I got this ring sizer, hammer, and then another sizer, but you're not really gonna need this. I know my ring size, but I guess I'll start using this when I start doing commissions if the customer doesn't know their ring size. And then you're gonna want a cup of water to drop the hot metal in after you're done blowtorching it. So just a safety warning, using a blowtorch and a Dremel as well as other sharp objects such as metals are very dangerous. I've definitely had more than enough accidents making these rings, so make sure you're in either a supervised environment or you at least feel comfortable, or that you're doing this with some kind of supervision, that way in case you do get hurt, you're not alone. And also I did want to also include that I'm self-taught. I haven't really watched any videos. I've just been reading articles online, but I prefer learning by doing. So everything that I do, it's just what I think works best for me, and I'm still learning all these techniques. So if I'm doing something that's not standard, this is just what I like, and that's what I'm going to keep doing until I find a better way. So first I'm going to start by decapitating this tool. So normally you can take just the head off, and then you can use this part and cut it in half and make 2 rings. However, I think this tool is so short, so I'm just gonna probably cut it around here and then make the ring out of this part. But I'm gonna measure it first and see how much I need to cut.
Michael had left his eyeglasses, they both left their passports, wallets, money, all their personal belongings were still left at their home. It was even reported that the movie they rented that night, Addicted to Love, was also found in the loft. The only things that were missing were both Camden and Michael's running shoes and one set of apartment keys, as well as a bag that Camden would often bring home with her from work. Lori immediately left the loft and went to the first precinct station to file an report.
Landlord, and they hadn't been okay with the tenants, they would have no reason to so they'd have a place to live, their home to come back to, and also I think
Almost a year, and I think he just didn't want anyone to be able to enter that loft without his permission, and he knew he rented it out to someone else. And the police showed up and knocked on their place, and they said either Camden or Michael. Lori Sylvia gave her DNA so it could be compared to the foot, but nothing ever came of it. It's really not all that unusual for police or body parts or any number of weird things to pop up and consider murder, especially. It's open to all sorts of water vehicles, from cargo ships carrying wood pulp, steel, cocoa beans, grain, and jet skiing in the Hudson. It's also heavily polluted with industrial waste and raw sewage, so please don't go swimming in the Hudson River ever. Anyway.
This is where I'm at so far. Bending the thinner part is a lot easier because it's more malleable. However, the thicker part with the designs is, like I said, thicker, so I'm gonna have to keep torching it and then try to apply that over itself. Okay, I just torched the thicker part and I waited till the metal turned orange and then I applied it. So now the next part is making it as round as possible. I'm actually going to be making this one as a gift, so we need to make sure that it fits a size 8. After you're torching this, I know it seems like common sense, but you'd be surprised. Don't put your hands on this, even if you think it's cooled down. I dropped this in the water just in case, but just try not to avoid touching with your bare hands. I'm going to set this on the sizer. Looks like it's just a little bigger than a size 8, which is perfect. While I'm shaping it, I always try to have it a little bit bigger. That way, while I'm rounding it out, you can afford to lose some of the circumference. So I'm going to continue to shape and round this, and hopefully by the time I'm done, it fits a size 8. So I have it pretty shaped for the most part. It's not perfect, but it's really hard to get it perfect. So after you torch it, it does kind of turn it darker. So what I've been doing is taking this grinding tool on the Dremel rotary and kind of polishing these, like the accents on the spoon. And as you can see, I can't reach in there yet, so I'm about to turn it on this clamp and grind it all the way around to make it shiny again. Then I'm going to polish it using this felt tip bit, and then I'm going to use a jewelry cleaner, and then I should be all done. Okay, I just finished. As mentioned, it's super hard to make them round, so this is the best that I could do. It is pretty tough because every part of the metal is a different thickness, so I haven't gotten to the level of expertise yet where I can actually make it a perfect circle, but I'm getting there. So I polished it, I sanded it down so the inside's pretty smooth. I used a felt tip to polish it, and it's a size 8, so it's a little too big for me, but that's the size of the person who I made it for. So it kind of fits on my big finger, but as you can tell, it's very beautiful, and took me about maybe an hour and a half to make it. And I also used a jewelry cleaner, and I also cleaned it with some vinegar just to give it a bit of a shine. So that's my tutorial. I hope it helped, and if you are interested in purchasing, check out my art page. It's at The Art of Elisa. So wait, no, it's The Art of Elisa. So go check it out, and let me know if you have any questions, and happy holidays.